Hi, my name is Allison Takacs. I'm an attorney at Ogborn Mihm. I just wanted to make a quick video about some ways that you can prepare for your first meeting with your lawyer. I find that a lot of clients don't know this, and so I thought it might be helpful for other people to know as well. Before we get into those though, it's important to remember that this first meeting with your lawyer is really about telling your story. So it's explaining what has happened to you in the best way that you can so that your attorney can advocate for you the best that they can. So the first way to prepare for that is to collect any documents you have that show your story. So this might be physical documents, it might be photos or emails, whatever you have that really shows what has happened to you, and bring that with you so your attorney can see it too. The second way to prepare is to create a timeline or a list of any complicated portions of your story. So maybe there are a bunch of events that occurred in a really specific order. Sketch out a timeline of that. Or maybe there's a whole list of medical providers that you've seen. Write those down. That way you don't get bogged down in those details and trying to remember while you're in the meeting. You just have that visual right in front of you and your lawyer can see it too. The next way I would suggest preparing is to think about all of the questions you have. And I would encourage you to write them down because I would expect that you have a lot. And honestly, getting all of your questions answered is going to make you feel much more comfortable with this entire situation. The final way I would suggest preparing is to think about what your goals are. What is your goal with this lawyer? What is your goal with this litigation? What does the best possible outcome look like for you? What does the worst possible outcome look like? What is your minimum passable outcome that you have to achieve? Communicating all of these to your lawyer helps them understand what your expectations are, but it also opens up a conversation about what a reasonable expectation is and what an unreasonable expectation is for your situation. So those are my 5 tips. If you want to read about this more, I wrote a blog post about it, so that will be linked below, but hopefully this was helpful.